Howdy folks, we got a great segment for you here on the Texas Cycling Network. We got a great buy for you, and that's the Giant TCR. Plus, to show us this, we got Brad Woolsey from Giant, a couple of great test pilots here. We got Michael Bone from
Team Pack.
And from the notorious Watt Posse, we have Sean Hodges. Of course, at the end of the show, I'm going to have to go uno dos uno on these two guys here and put them in their place. But before we do that, let's take a look at the TCR Advance from Giant. So Brad, tell the folks out there about the 2014 TCR from Giant.
All right, couple things just about the TCR itself. This is a pure race-bred geometry frame that bleeds down from the Tour de France level riders, but it's also made for the everyday enthusiast as well. So whether you're doing Tuesday night crits or the Saturday group ride, this frame is the best all-around bike for you. So what do you think about the TCR?
It's nice. I like it a lot.
Right on. We're very proud of it. We've got a lot of engineering and manufacturing into this bike. Some of the technology, the bottom bracket stiffness, is that something you could feel while you're out there on the bike?
Definitely, for sure. I mean, you dig into it and it freaking goes.
Yeah, it's got some snap when you stand up and
put
some force
absolutely.
in there. How about the steering of the bicycle as far as going through some of those high-speed turns?
Yeah, it's definitely solid. Like really sure. I mean, you point where you want it to go and it goes there.
Right on. How about, say, comfort as far as, compliance of road vibration and bumps?
It's definitely super comfortable. I mean, it's stiff bike. Whenever you dig into it, it goes, but it's compliant enough in the rear end that you're not beat up by rough Texas roads.
So since you like the bike so much, are we going to see you on one out there winning races?
Yeah, you can catch me.
There's a lot of bikes out there on the market with similar components. What makes the TCR so different?
Well, Giant, as a manufacturer, is able to bring this bike to market at a higher level with the same spec as our competitors, typically at a better price. That's what sets this bike apart. Obviously, the engineering into the geometry and the ride of the bike is phenomenal, but we're talking about customers and price. This bike is absolutely the best value on the market. So how did it feel?
It felt great. What I noticed on the descents earlier, it's fast, it's still responsive. On some sketchy corners, I could still aim it, and it went where I wanted it to go. Yeah, really solid feel out there.
And then on some of the climbs, I know we did some climbing earlier. What's the bike feel like going up that?
Yeah, the bottom bracket was very stiff. What I noticed was the bike didn't have a lot of side-to-side flex. As I would put some pressure to it,
right,
it would go. Yeah, point and shoot, very much so.
Yeah.
Also, we've got a lot of chip seal here in Texas. The bike was very smooth on the chip seal. It's a bike I could imagine myself spending a lot of time on and still be comfortable in the saddle.
So it's good for like short races like crit races, but you could also do rallies and longer rides on it as well?
Absolutely, I think it would be right there, yes. I was real impressed with it. It's light, it's stiff, it's compliant. It felt good out there today.
Right. So, same question. You like the bike? Are we going to see you out there winning some races?
Very likely soon, yes. Very likely soon.
Nice. Can't wait to see you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Coming to the close of the show, great bikes from Giant. Yeah.
What about that little wager we talked about earlier, that race?
Oh, you mean the Uno Dos Uno?
That's the one.
Well, guys, you know, I have to do that because of the show. I want people out there to think, you know, that I'm pretty tough and everything. I was back in the 80s. If it was the 80s, we had like a little way of getting back to the 80s.
Well,
yeah.
It's funny that you say that because we actually brought a time machine.
A time machine. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Woo! You took me back to the 70s. You know that? So these guys are in trouble. I got my trusty Botox here. We're gonna go out there and I'm gonna put some shame on you. You guys ready?
Let's go.
All right, let's get this over with. Does that bell bother you? Huh? Does it? Huh? Woo! Woo! Settle down, Botox. Settle down, sit down. Sit down. I know you guys got those great Giant TCRs and everything, but Brad didn't bring me one. But that's okay. That's okay. I'll let up just a little bit, you know. You got a girlfriend?
Yeah.
You got a wife, Michael?
31 years?
31 years. Well, in the video, you probably just might not want them to watch this part of the video or something, okay? Here we go. Get set. Get ready. Go!
Oh, yeah.
Just going to use that still photograph back there. Yeah. Was that stupid?
Overall, the TCR is a fantastic bike for any kind of riding. If you'd like to test ride one of these bikes, please visit an authorized Giant dealer. If you'd like to find a dealer, then go to giantbicycles.com and click on Store Locator.
Brad, thank you so much for bringing this great bicycle from Giant, the TCR, out to us and allowing us to test it. I hope down the road that we'll be seeing some more models from you and some more opportunities to test these great products from Giant Bicycles. So that's it, folks, for this segment of the Texas Cycling Network. So subscribe to us here for everything that is Texas Cycling, right here on the Texas Cycling Network. So this one's mine?
Not yet. We're going to need a credit card.
I don't have a credit card.